that was interesting. I just plowed my way through all this. And then there's more. 20 years ago, I'd have climbed up on top, did a backflip off them, and been done with it. But that was a slight struggle. Well, hello folks. I'm back in the woods in a place in the Chattahoochee National Forest towards Suches, Georgia, in a place called Valley of the Giants. And the reason they call this Valley of the Giants is because of this dude behind me. Look at the size of that tree. I mean, that thing is humongous. The two little trees in front of it are like maybe 12 to 14 inches. That sucker is, it's snapped off at the top about maybe 60, 70 foot up. And it's probably a good 8 to 10 foot around at the base. It's a big one, folks. And there's a bunch of them back in here. I've got the OM1 with my 12 to 40 lens on it today. Kind of traveling light. I do got the 40-150 in the back of my backpack. But I've been walking for a while. It's a pretty darn good hike back in here. But it's not extreme. It's pretty much level, but there's a lot of trees down, as you're seeing. And yeah, walked up and startled a bear, and that sucker took off running down through the woods, sounded like an elephant going through the woods. Scared the hell out of me. Didn't even have time to get a picture of him. He was gone, but man, he just, I mean, I think we startled each other just as much, but my heart was a pumping. Scared the hell out of me. But I'm gonna keep on walking back in here. It goes back up around up through there, and it keeps going for a ways. There's some bigger trees back up in there. It's been probably I'd say 2 years. I've only been back here one other time, maybe about 2 years ago, but it was a quick walk, and this is about as far as I made it. So I'm gonna keep going back up through there and see what I can find. A lot of mushrooms. I don't have my macro lens with me, but with this 12 to 40, I can kind of zoom all the way out to 40 millimeters, which is like 80 millimeters, and focus stack if I want to. But I'm kind of just taking pictures of some trees. It's still pretty early. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. I started walking back here when it's dark, just getting daylight, and it's kind of foggy. The sun's about ready to burst through these clouds and trees, so I'm gonna keep taking some woodland pictures and see what I can find. Onward I go. Well, I think I'm back in here as far as I want to go. I ran into another mess to climb through, and honestly, I'm getting tired of climbing over logs and stuff. Plus, I'm too far back in here. If I get hurt, I'm pretty much screwed. I mean, I've been walking for a ways. This trail goes on and on and on and on, but it is absolutely beautiful back in here. I mean, there's some humongous trees everywhere. I mean, it's just gorgeous back in here. Nice and quiet. If you see anything crawling on me, it's probably a spider. I've been walking through spider webs for the last 30 minutes. Yeah, this is just pretty cool back in here. I think I'm gonna probably start backtracking my way out of here and head over to the forestry land over by more towards where I live, drive around in there for a while and see what I can find over there. But this has been a pretty good walk back in the Valley of Giants. And yeah, I'll put some pictures in here. I got some good tree pictures, and the fog lifted a little bit too early for my liking. I wish the fog would have stayed, because when the light when it first started getting daylight, it was looking like fantasy land back in here. But I got a few good pictures, and I hope you enjoy them, and talk to you later. I'm going to waddle on out of here.